Ja, guten Abend zusammen, ich begrüße Sie, ich begrüße euch zu den Statements der Trainer nach dem Spiel der DEG gegen die Starbulls Rosenheim 1:6. Das Ganze vor 8.733 Zuschauern, das ist ein neuer Rekord für die DEL 2, ausgenommen die Outdoor-Spiele, vielen Dank dafür, wenigstens etwas. Kaufbeuren unterliegt Weiden 2:4, Kassel schlägt Bietigheim 4:0, Krefeld besiegt Krimitschau 4:3, Lausitz läuft noch gegen Regensburg beim Stande vom 4:1 und Freiburg gegen Bad Nauheim und Ravensburg gegen Landshut laufen auch noch. Bei mir sind die beiden Trainer, Jari Pasan für Rosenheim, Rich Czernomatz für die DEG. Your statement.
Ja, hallo zusammen. Allererstes natürlich riesen Dank für die Fans, Düsseldorfer Fans und Rosenheimer Fans. Es ist außergewöhnlich, dass man in so einer Kulisse in der DL 2 spielt. Sehr schöne Eishalle, sehr schöne Fanbeteiligung. Und von meiner Seite her riesen Dank dafür. Es war gigantisch für DL2-Verhältnisse, so eine Kulisse zu haben. Ja, zum Spiel. Ich fand, es war nicht 6-1 Spiel. Czernos Mannschaft hatte gefährliche Schüsse von der blauen Linie. Wir können sicherlich unsere Torwart bedanken, dass es nur bei einem Tor geblieben ist. Sicherlich, wir haben die Tore geschossen im richtigen Moment. Paar schöne, auch glückliche Tore, aber als wir die 2-3 Tore geschossen hatten, wir wussten, dass wir gut verteidigen und wir einen guten Torwart haben. Und wir haben nur gewartet an die Momente, wo wir eventuell angreifen können. Und das haben meine Spieler sehr gut gemacht, sehr geduldig. Die haben gut verteidigt und gewartet und guten Job gemacht. Und jetzt, wir alle haben jetzt vollverdienten Urlaub und ein paar Tage Pause und dann in einiger Zeit geht es wieder weiter. Dankeschön.
Vielen Dank. Rich.
Guten Abend zusammen. That was a tough one. And the reason why it was a tough one is because I could see it coming. The last 2 or 3 games, the starts of our games have been pretty poor. And first period, they scored 3 goals. And the reason why is because guys get off page. We are so passive in our defensive zone tonight, which resulted in 2 of the 3 goals, where you have to close time on space, especially with the guys with the puck, and we didn't do a very good job of that in the first period. Second period, we got one back, end up 3-1, playing a little bit better. In the third period, Lesio misses the chance right in the slot to make it 3-2. Their goalie makes a big save for them. They come back, and they score 2 goals on us because of our passiveness. And happy that we have a break now so we can get reorganized and get guys on the right page to play the right way and the way that they're asked to play. Dankeschön.
Er hat gesagt, es wäre ein hartes Spiel für seine Mannschaft gewesen. Er hätte es ein bisschen kommen sehen anhand der letzten 2, 3 Begegnungen. Erneut wäre seine Mannschaft in der ersten Drittel zu passiv gewesen. Das wäre auch der Grund gewesen für 2 oder 3 Gegentore. Da hätte seine Mannschaft keinen guten Job gemacht. Im zweiten Drittel wäre es ein bisschen besser gewesen. Da hätte der Rosenheimer Goalie auch ein paar Big Saves gehabt. Aber erneut dann im dritten Drittel zu viel Passivität in der Defensive. Dadurch sind Gegentore resultiert. Jetzt ist er glücklich über die Pause, um so ein bisschen das Mindset zu ändern und vielleicht wieder auf die richtige Straße zu kommen. Bernd. Nein, Chris Damm, NRZ fängt heute an.
Which 4 losses in the last 6 games? Do you have any reason for this?
I'm sorry?
4 losses in the last 6 games. Do you have any reason for this?
For
defeats in the last
6 games.
Do you have any reason for this?
Well, games go either way. In 5 of the last 6 games, we either won or lost in overtime. You know, after the overtime loss in Bietigheim, we win 1-0. But part of that is because we're not scoring enough goals. So when you're not scoring enough goals, you better be playing well defensively. And that's been the inconsistency that we had. And I mean, Rosenheim looked real fast tonight, especially with their forwards, and they have some good skating forwards. We allowed them to be fast. We didn't have a third guy high in the offensive zone, high enough to support the D. So worst case scenario is it was going to be a 3-on-3 off the rush, but no, we gave up 2-on-1s, we gave up 3-on-2s, and it's not good enough.
In the last games, you mentioned it, the team had a poor start, but you always told us they had good character, they came back. Why didn't they have the ability to come back today?
Well, because we played a team that just won their 5th game in a row because they're playing disciplined defensively, as you could see. They force you to have to dump pucks in. They don't give you any space. They step up and hold the blue line. They're well coached, and they've been together for the majority of their team has been together for a couple of years now. And that's still the growing pains that we're going through. Because sometimes players don't think they have to play a certain way, or they try to do too much on their own when they have the puck. And I saw a lot of individual tries tonight, but we weren't moving pucks quick enough tonight.
I think beside all the technical stuff, I think there was lacking effort. Would you agree?
No, I wouldn't agree with that. I think that we've had a few injuries. I think we have some guys, I won't mention any names, that aren't 100%. You guys always only see the finished product, but you don't see what goes on in practice or after practice when it comes to injuries and guys playing hurt and stuff that way. So, I mean, I know where you're going with this, but I'm not going to let you tonight.
So, when you have a lot of injuries, or do you think the team needs some updates in the international break?
Well, they need their time off, right? They need a little bit of rest to regroup, but when they get back, they'll be watching a lot of video before and after practices.
So, would you say the roster is strong enough for the season, or would you wish that the management is bringing in some new players?
Well, it's been okay to this point. You know, before the game tonight, we were sitting 3 points out of first place, so. Again, you know, how do you want to look at it? Yeah, am I unhappy we lost the way we did tonight? Of course, but that was the first time. There may be other times, but before you can learn to win, you have to suffer and go through what it takes when you do lose. And that's the process that any coach will tell you. Before you can really understand what winning is about, you have to go through the process of losing a game here and there.
So, in general, when we look at the start of the season, are you satisfied with it?
Coaches are never satisfied. So I can't say that I'm satisfied, but I think, you know, after 15 games, at times we know how to play the right way. We just, you know, are inconsistent in that regard sometimes.
One question about the game today. You left Hirano out and bring Leslie.
He wasn't 100% today. That was started this morning. That was part of the reason why you should, or that was the reason why you didn't play tonight.
Das war's. Dann gestern eine gute Heimfahrt und viel Erfolg am 14. November gegen Bietigheim.
Danke.
Für uns geht's weiter am 14. November in Kaufbeuren bei Bernhard Ebner. Für heute war es das. Vielen Dank und tschüss.